What's good, man? Welcome back to Jill Rich Trades and Stocks, where we spilling all the info that they don't want you to know. And today, I ain't gonna keep y'all here for too long. I just want to give y'all some helpful tips, free game, and something major that you can implement in your trading strategy to help you see more gains along the way on your trading journey and overall make trading easier for you, man. So stick around for 10 minutes and learn how you can make $1,000 easy in the stock market tomorrow. Let's get it. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, man, I do want to give a special shout out to everybody in the Discord last week, man. We started off 2025 with a bang, and I'm gonna start screen recording on my laptop to go to the Discord and show y'all how the trade-in year started off for us, man. January 2nd, I called out SPY puts, 0 dates off of rejection, man. And y'all see within the next 13 minutes, I sold all my cons up 116%, man. Started off the year with a bang, made roughly 5.5K in the market that day, man. Everybody ate with me that day. We go to the next day. Everybody was eating off of easy plays, SPY tap off of 200 EMA, and a double top on SPY that I had called out right. Oh, that was I got my days mixed up. Hold on. Oh, nah, here it goes. Played SPY off that double top and gave y'all the reasoning before, man. So, moral of the story, man, we started off the year with a bang. And if you do want to join the private trading Discord, man, consider tapping that link in the description, man. This is where I give y'all more free game, one-on-one mentorship. You can go to the vocab part, books part, educational videos, so forth and so forth, man. This is where y'all can study at. This is where I call out my signals, intraday moves, and then we have long-term moves over here, my watch list, and charting one-on-one for all tech analysis, man, just to give y'all a sneak preview. But let's get into the video, man. So now let's get into it, man. I want y'all to pull up y'all Tradingview, and like I reiterated in the last video, Tradingview.com. If you're a trader, this is essential for you to have. If you don't already have it, this is where you do all your technical analysis and look at the candlestick patterns, man, high probability setups, and other indicators to make your trade more likely to go through. So make sure make an account with them, and it's completely free. You understand what I'm saying? So as we're looking at Tradingview on the 5-minute chart with SPY, ticker symbol SPY, I want to show y'all this blue line, man. What is this blue line right here? It is the 200 EMA. And before I explain why this 200 EMA is so important, I want y'all to understand what the 200 EMA is. So we're going to go over here to Safari and type in what is an EMA in the stock market, because I want y'all to get the by definition of this. Okay, it says an exponential moving average, in parentheses, EMA, is a technical indicator used in the stock market to track price trends over time and to help traders understand the direction of future prices. Then we see how it's used. Traders use EMAs to identify whether a security's price is rising or falling and to predict future prices. You understand what I'm saying? So now that y'all got the by the books definition of it, I'm gonna go back over to the charts and explain how and why I use the 200 EMA and how this can be so important and a good signal of entry or take profit intraday on especially volatile stocks like SPY and specifically, man. So let's go. So as we go back over to Tradingview with SPY on the 5-minute, man, you see there are 3 lines right here, and all of these are exponential moving averages, man, EMAs for short. And you can put this on your charts by going over to where is indicators. Give me 1 second. Oh, indicators right here, and then you can put the EMA 20, EMA 50/200, man. And when you start at, that is going to put the 20, 50, and 200 EMA on all of y'all charts. And the difference between the 200, 50, and 20 EMA is that the 200 represents a longer term pattern in the stock or entity you're looking at, man. So the 50 and 20 represent shorter term trends. You understand what I'm saying? So now, how do I use this when I'm trading in the stock market? So like y'all just heard me say, the 200 EMA on SPY intraday on the 5 minutes specifically tends to be a good pivotal point or confirmation that the stock is either going to keep slamming or rising above it or bounce slash reject off of it. You understand what I'm saying? What do I mean by bouncing or rejecting? If we look at what SPY did on the 5 minute on Friday, I believe it was. Yes, Friday was the last trading day. Y'all seen how it came down to this blue line and gave a big wick. It gave a big wick and then bounced off the 200 EMA, which was basically a liquidity grab at the price down here, man. What is a liquidity grab? All that is the stock coming back down to fill a bunch of orders that's waiting at a certain stock price, only to keep shooting back up after it hits that and fills the orders. You understand what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it did on Friday. And y'all see how the 200 EMA held as a very good bounce or pivotal point intraday. So you could have hopped in calls once you seen the confirmation right here, like, okay, it gave me a big wick from the downside, which is known as a bouncing candle, and then had a move higher than this candle right here, the last red candle. It came up a little bit, man, retested the 20 EMA, and then shot back up. You understand what I'm saying? So if your entry was anywhere down here, you would have been eating on calls all day, and you could have easily turned your $500 to a band, because these contracts did move up by 200% intraday on SPY. If you don't believe me, you can go check Robinhood, Webull, whatever you trade on. You understand what I'm saying? So now let's find another example where the 200 EMA was very important. Okay, now you see on this day, as the market started off, it was very volatile. So even if you was looking at the market as soon as it opened on this day and said, okay, it's near a resistance point. What is a resistance zone, man? It's where the stock has a problem surpassing when it's going up and it keeps getting slammed down from, man. So we see one tap, it consolidated, then slammed back down this day, and it was support. So after it broke support, what does it do, man? It turns into resistance. So as we come back over to this day, we seeing, okay, off market opens, and then the pre-markets is already rejecting this heavy sell-off zone right here. So as we're looking at the 200 EMA and where the stock is relative to the 200 EMA, we see, okay, it's crossing here, and you see how much selling pressure comes in when it tends to pass the 200 EMA, man. Look at this. If you enter puts right here and said, okay, I think SPY is going to fill this gap, you would have bankrolled off of puts this morning on Thursday, the 2nd of January this year, man. So the first trading day of this year. Now let me show y'all one more. This is almost 3 days in a row that you could have played and bankroll off of the 200 EMA, man, just using that technical indicator alone. You understand what I'm saying? And mixed with support and resistance, which we done reiterated and talked about in the last couple videos. So y'all see, I already have my short position forecast on this day. So I did call this out in the chat on Tuesday, the 31st of December, man, the last trading day of the year in 2024. And as y'all can see, why did I do this? Why did I do this? I was looking at it on a 5-minute chart, and as y'all can see, again, it was hugging this resistance zone right here, a heavy sell-off zone, and it started consolidating, and it gave, hold on, 1 wick right here, 2 wicks, 3 wicks from the upside, and couldn't hold above the what? What's this blue line? The 200 EMA, man. So after it gave this confirmation candle that it was going to get slammed, I entered puts right here, and then I was already in profit, man. Now it did come back up just to retest, and I said, okay, if it breaks above this 590.5 area, man, I will get stopped out, because it may turn bullish for the day. It's breaking or trying to break this heavy sell-off zone, man. So I put my stop loss up here, and as y'all can see, it did give one last rejection off of the what? Again, the 200 EMA, and after that time, it gave out to the downside, and we sold right here when it gave this little bouncing signal, y'all see how it had a big trend down, 2 pullback candles, 2 pullback candles, 2 minor pullback candles, and then it came close to this support zone. What is a support zone? It's the same as a resistance, but the other way. Resistance is a ceiling, support is a floor. You can remember this easy as that, man. So as it was approaching the support zone, I seen a green candle and another rejection candle after it started breaking above this red candle and didn't hold the short-term trend. I did sell, man, and I forgot how much we bankrolled this day, but this is a easy 589.5 to 585. That's an easy 160% gain on spot intraday, man, roughly, because spot contracts do move volatile. The 0-day contracts, meaning they expire at 4 o'clock that day, they do move more volatile compared to other contracts you may be trading in the stock market that have a couple days or a couple weeks to expire. You understand what I'm saying? So I do want to put one more thing on y'all radar as we moving into the trading week, man, because I do want y'all to be able to easily bankroll on y'all own and use these videos. It's free game and to help y'all on y'all trading journey, man. So as we're looking at ticker symbol SPY on the 15-minute to get more of a broader standpoint of where the market's at, man, y'all see how it came down from this resistance zone 1 time, 2 times, got slammed to this second support level right here and had a big recovery day on Friday that basically made up for all this last week's losses, man. We're hugging right past the highs of last week. So as we're looking at SPY for tomorrow, if it breaks above 592 with heavy volume, I do want y'all to look for this thing to make its way to 594.5 area, man, and 595. Now, if we see a lot of selling pressure in the market off opens, man, and it looks like it's about to be another bloody day, I do want y'all to wait for confirmation, man. After it hits under 591 to 590, this little resistance zone right here that it held strong at, the sellers was stacked there all last week. I do want y'all to play spot in this range again, man. As soon as it breaks under 590 and gives the confirmation, man, hop into puts and watch out for the 200 EMA bounce. Long as that doesn't hold its support for tomorrow, man, we should be good to take profits at 584. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what this SPY does throughout the week, man. Like I said, make sure y'all keep yapping in, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the motivation, and I'm here to keep giving the free game. We out.